What is up, guys? It's Allison. Welcome back to my channel. Number one, I was gonna try to look pretty for this, like shoot it before I go to work, but I'm like, who cares? Not me. For today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my Jeep, giving you a nice old tour about it, what I like, what I don't like. So to stop babbling, dabbling, let's just go ahead and get this started, man. It's hot as balls out here. Like, it's really hot. Like, if balls were really hot, it would be outside. What? Okay, first off, here are the keys that I have for my Jeep. Yes, I have a Jeep Lanyard. Here is the key that I have. It's a little worn out and everything, but the cool part is this has an automatic start. So that's pretty lit. We did not know that it had that until the day we got it because he accidentally did something to it. So I was like, that's pretty cool. You're interrupting. So to start out, this is what the front looks like. I do have halo lights already installed when I got it like that. So I was really happy that it came with that because I was gonna end up changing them anyways, but now I don't have to spend the money to do that. I also put in these angry evil eyes in there. They're just clip-on, so you just clip them right to the front and then they stay like that. I added some gems to the front of my Jeep just to make it a little bit different. It's hot as so if I touch them, they will come off. Obviously, the front bumper, I don't know the terms for all this crap, so just go with the flow. Here are my tires and my rims. I plasti dipped them myself, so they're just black. They're a little bit glossy, but not like insanely glossy, but I just wanted a little bit of shine to them. I added these gems to them, and surprisingly, they've stayed on for a good amount of time. Like, I'm so surprised that they stayed on for as long as they did. They're literally just stick-on gems from Dollar General. I feel like if I would touch them though, they would move, but I've been going like 60 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour in this thing, and those still stayed on like crazy. It's just so crazy to me. I added these on here. I forget what they're called, but I will link everything that I purchased myself down in the down bar. I put these on there just to give it a little bit more edgy vibe to it, give it a little bit more roughness, I guess. I don't know. I have some Quadratec step-on bars that were already installed. Obviously, you know, why wash your Jeep? Because the dirtier, the better. Am I right? No. Here's the side of it. It is a hard top. I mean, this is a 2017 Jeep, so what do you expect, hard top or not? JK, it's a 2012, but we can try. I actually get a lot of questions on how I keep this so black and so shiny on both sides. I really don't know what happened there, but we just kind of go with it. There's this stuff, I think it's called, the brand's called McGuire's. It's like a black polish shine or something like that. Again, I will link it down in the down bar, but it literally stays on so nice. I feel like it can last up to 3 or 4 weeks. I can show you guys a before and after if I still have it. I'm not even sure if I do. But I do like to do that almost every month because it just keeps it really shiny and makes it look brand new. Back here, I just have an American flag on both sides. I just have some styrofoam in there to keep it from moving, and it's really stayed. These bars are actually from a roof rack that I had on here. I can also insert a picture. I didn't like it that much, and I know I wasn't going to ever need it or use it, so I just took it off. These don't really come off, or that I don't think, but it's really difficult to do, so I was like, might as well add something. Add a little, yeah. Again, I still have the plasti dip wheels, and with the gems on there, you can see them a little bit better. They're just a silver gem. Obviously, the back, nothing too fancy. Oh, my license plate. I'll just black that out. And again, have it on this side. Might as well, why not? A little dirt didn't hurt nobody. I feel like if you have a really clean Jeep, then you don't like rough it up. I don't know, what am I talking about? Okay, obviously this side is the same, hard top, everything. Yeah, aesthetic. Who is whistling? So yeah, same thing, pretty much the same thing that was on the other side. Here is my radio thing. Obviously that. I have new windshield wipers that I got put on there because the other ones sucked. I thought this was a really cute detail when I saw that it came with it. Also up here, it's just like the Jeep grill logo. There is everything to the front of it. So let's hop on inside. I wanted this to be like someone recording me video, but I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, no. Okay, so here is the inside of my Jeep. We'll start on my side. Someone who had this probably, why? So whoever had this previously probably took the ones off from here and didn't care about the ones in the back. So I just decided to move these ones in the front since I do not take my hardtop off that much. I have not taken this part off yet at all because it is very heavy. You need about 3 people to do it. I have taken this top off though a bunch of times. That's really, really fun. So here is my door. Again, these can come off. Very difficult and very heavy. There is just a little pouch here to store stuff, which I usually don't. Just in case I might take my doors off, might take my top off, whatever. Here is for the lock and unlock, obviously my door side, whatever. Let's hop in this thing. Here's my steering wheel. I think this is probably one of my favorite things. I just like how new and shiny it looks. I know there's a lot of different steering wheels that come with the Jeep, and I loved that it looked like this. It just looked really new. I don't know, I was kind of weird about that. Obviously, here are all the things that come in a car or a Jeep or whatever. As you can see, this is a very small window, which I'm fine with. It did take a little bit to get used to, but now that I've obviously driven it for a while, it's fine. So down here is my air vent, but it comes with 2 flat sides. So the one side I did mount a little small mirror to it, so if I would ever take my doors off, I would still have a mirror to look behind me. It's obviously like that on the other side. Door, obviously like the other side. Here is my radio and stuff. I have this aux cord connected to a 3M hook because the cord is obnoxiously long, so I just tied it all up enough so that I can reach it, or the back people can reach it, or the passenger, but I just kind of flip it up here so it's out of the way. This is also just an area to put some stuff up. I have this purple bandana. I just like it. I've had it in my Mazda, so I was like, why not in my Jeep? And then I also have just a car scent. It was new car scent, but it doesn't smell anymore. Here's what I was talking about earlier when we were outside, the grill in the front. I just thought it was really, really cute. And then air vents, whatever. Here's for my doors because my doors are obviously automatic. I would die if they weren't, so I'm really glad I got that. All that stupid stuff, 4 ways, whatever. This light is actually for my underneath. It's not gonna turn on because the car's not on. So this button right here is actually for my lights underneath. I installed in the fronts and in the backs. They are currently purple right now, but I can change them with this remote right here, and it is down here. I can change them to flashing. Hell yeah! No, we don't do that. We just like purple. So I keep it on purple. I usually have it at night because it just looks better and looks cool. So I have that on my side, the front and the back. So here is my gear shift. This came with it, but I just made it, it's really loose right now, but I just made it black with this purple because it was super freaking ugly. It was literally just like a rust. I literally had no idea what the person before me was trying to do. I then purchased this, which does not fit on it, so now I'm kind of stuck with it because once you try it on, you can't take it back, which is so stupid. Here's my 4-wheel drive stuff. Right here in this pouch, I just keep some hand sanitizer. I like to use this right after the gym because, I don't know, I'm just kind of like germophobic like that. I don't know. I've never been like that, but after the gym, I'm like, I need hand sanitizer. Right here beside me are just 2 pens in case I need them. Here is my, you know, emergency stick, 2 cup holders. Didn't think it was gonna get this hot today. It's September. So right here is my glove compartment. I have 2 notches, so the front one just opens this little one. It's hard because of the sun. There we go. So I just have a few essentials in here. I have that remote that powers that, 2 things of gum. I have some Tylenol or pain reliever, chapstick, some extra change, and then that gear shift. I really need to put that in the garage, but I just forget to sometimes. So that part's that. I can also keep some things up in here, but I just don't. I don't really know what I would keep there. Maybe like a gun, but I'm not licensed to carry. So then the next one has just a few more essentials in here. I have my mom's old iPhone that I use as an iPod, and I just have music on there pretty much. I have an emergency pouch just in case, because you never know, girl. I also have a hairbrush right here, some perfume. I have my 2 chargers which charge my phone and also my iPod. And then I have just this little case. It has everything you pretty much need in there, as in girl essential wise. We have some hairspray, some bobby pins, some ponytails, tampons, band-aids, some gum, some refreshener things that you can brush your teeth with or whatever. Just a cute little pouch goes right in there, so it's like perfect. So that part's that. So we can pretty much move over here. This is just my glove compartment. Honestly, Jeeps really suck for storage because they are for a more off-road type of deal. So you don't really want to store too much valuable stuff in here. So I pretty much just have some napkins, wet wipes, this, I forget what this is called, but it's like a micro towel that you can just go ahead and wipe stuff down quick with. I had this steering wheel cover that I ended up like really not liking, but it was really cheap, so I didn't care. And then this is just like my insurance and registration from like my old times, but I also have my stuff in here, but I keep that in there because you never know, so I just keep both of them in there. It's just kind of all thrown together. It's not like I need it super neat and nice in there, but what's really cool, in case I might have my camera with me, I can put it in here and then I can lock it with my key. And it's also the same with this, which is super nice because you honestly never know. You might be in an area that you can't have cameras or just something valuable, and then you can just lock it in there in case you might have your tops off, and in case you might have your tops off so that nothing can get stolen. So let's go ahead and move in the back. Nothing crazy back there, honestly. So the way that you get back in, oh, I have this elephant in the room. This is just my gym bag I like to keep with me. Usually it's down there. The way that you get back here is by lifting this seat up. I honestly wish I had 4 doors, but it's so much more expensive to have 4 doors than 2. So I was like, I am not carrying around people all the time, so it's fine. So I just have 2 doors. You just kind of scoot up in here, and then I just have 2 seats back here. What I like to keep back here, obviously I have 2 cup holders. I have my window scraper that have both sides, a brush and a scraper, and then I have a umbrella, and this is actually for your front window so it doesn't get super duper hot, which I haven't actually used because I keep forgetting it's back here. On the other side, I don't really have anything. Obviously, like I said, I don't like to keep a lot of stuff back here. There are another 2 speakers right back here, so that's pretty nice. Here is just, you know, basically, oh, they're already on because my door's open. Here's what the top looks like. This is obviously what you can take off, and then that whole back part comes off by itself. So that requires these coming out, and then you have to unlatch all of these, which are pretty easy to do. But like I said, I usually just keep these 2 off, and it's a fun time. It's a nice old joyride. So let's move into the backpack. In the back, you just open this up wide, and then to further open it, you just ta-da! So what I like to keep back here is just a nice old pillow, because you never know, it doesn't fit in this little thing, but let me just show you. Like I said, you don't get too much storage. What is this? You don't get too much storage back here, but you can put this down if need be. And there you go. So how to open this, you just go ahead and twist this up and pull up. And this is where I like to keep 2 blankets, because if you ever break down or something, you have them. What's nice is you actually get storage for the nails, that when you take all the tops off, you have storage to put back there. So there's just little nuts and bolts that you can put all up in there so you don't lose anything. Put this down. I have an automatic windshield wiper in the back, which I've never had in a car before, so I thought that was pretty cool. When you're taking your top off, you have to disconnect like all these wires and stuff back here. It's kind of a process, so I'm glad I haven't done it yet, or I'd be so annoyed. I still do have a lot of things that I want to purchase for my Jeep just to make it look a little bit better, but I just kind of want to wait for Christmas so that I don't have to purchase it all on my own. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed on looking at my Jeep and see all the things that I have for it and all that and whatever. I really do love it. It has been my dream car for the longest time, and so I am financially stable to have one, so go me. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Be on the lookout for more videos coming soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!